Smack in the middle of a raging blizzard. Gotta find shelter, get inside.
Okay, where are we going? Obviously towards the house. Oh, down through here. We can do that.
Olgierd, Iris, and her father.
All right.
So this is when he started smoking. A beer tankard.
Mug.
But there was vodka in it.
Oh, he's drinking a mug. That's obviously what's happening.
So that's how he whiled away the long winter evenings. Drained to the last drop.
All right, what else are we looking for here? Come on, you can get away from there. Let's see. Oh, wait, right in front of me. Oh.
A marriage contract between Iris and Olgierd.
Prenuptial agreement. We, the undersigned Iris Bilowitz and Olgierd von Everett, have agreed to seal our love and marital contract and bind ourselves to certain covenants. Let this document stand as an oath before the gods and all that we hold holy till the death do us part. We shall treat one another with mutual respect, give due hearing to each other's requests and opinions. If separation shall come, we shall retain all property, both movable and immovable, which we brought into the marriage, and additionally, each shall keep any presents given by the other during the duration. The income which receives, each shall spend as his or her she sees fit, with all costs related to the maintenance and upkeep of mutual possessions being divided equally between the parties. Oh, that's an interesting... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Can I go back to R3? No, it won't let me do it. That's fine. But that's obviously what he's holding. Because I don't think that's a pipe.
Her father must have been holding the contract.
Furthermore, it is agreed that Iris shall be accorded the respect she is owed, that you shall heed her counsel and requests, and...
Get to the point, Father. My patience runs thin.
Gladly. On Iris's request, I declare this marriage null and void.
You vowed to remain with me, till death do us part.
And I've held to my vow. The Olgierd I married is no more.
Breaking a word once given does not come that easy. Believe me, you shall stay here, forever.
Enough! You will not command us. You will...
Father! Father! No!
Servant, take this carcass and feed it to the beasts.
Oh, he's such a douche. Oh my god, such a douche. Do not feel bad when I kill him at the end. Although, Dim, of course, is obviously a demon of some sort.
Then Von Everett ceased to be human.
Though he still loved his wife.
No, he merely remembered that he should love her.
Let's go upstairs.
Wait, is there anything here I could take with me? Ooh, knife. Probably won't do me any good, but that's fine. Oops, stairs. Those have got to be the stairs. Oh, this is the part that was broken in I couldn't get down. That's right. Okay, here we go.
I remember. We spent much time together here, the three of us.
In silence.
We'll take our places, the same as then.
You do the rest.
Okay, so what is this?
A platter.
Food tray. Obviously,
Animal hair.
examine. Let's see. So, what else do we got? Anything else over here? We got him. You're carrying
Perfect
food
match.
tray. Yeah. There we go. That works. Shoot. I don't know.
Single place setting. No others on the table.
Oh, it's just her. Damn it. Oh, I saw something over here. Hold on.
A large clay
Large
bowl.
bowl?
Small bowl.
Small bowl.
For soup, maybe.
Okay, ooh, examine. Hold on.
Claw scratches.
Of course, that's the cat spot, which means it's probably a small bowl of water. Because I assume the dog would be the large bowl. What the hell's going on here? Oh, large bowl in front of the dog. There we go. I was
I
right.
think this was yours.
Never mind.
You actually ate from these bowls?
Of course not. I already told you, we're not animals.
But the caretaker would set them out all the same, as ordered.
Another monstrosity. I begged you to stop this. Those two are too many as it is.
The dog and cat keep you company. This one will protect you, care for the house, no matter what happens.
Before, I wished to know what was going on in that head of yours. I thought perhaps I could help. Now, I care not the slightest what you think or how you feel.
I feel nothing.
Just as I no longer know if I still hate you. Go, Olgierd. I want you out of my sight.
Olgierd von Everec failed to understand we'd never be able to replace him.
His spectre now casts a shadow over Lady Iris's every remembrance. We're almost at our journey's end.
What's there?
Iris von Everec's greatest fear.
Makes me so sad. Alright. I guess we gotta go through here then. Okay.
My dearest wife. Letters from Olgierd to Iris. Were I only as skilled with words as I am with my blade. Especially now, when an icy void grips my heart. I see how you look at me, and I see you wither. I cannot help you, but I believe I can cease harming you. This letter and this rose are my farewell. May you live in health, and remember but the good times, Olgierd.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Crap. There we go. There we go. Woo! Finally.
You're not him.
Wait, I want to talk.
Not here. Not in this place. I'm sorry. I mistook you for another.
For Olgierd?
I thought he'd returned. To me.
What are you? A ghost? An illusion?
I am sadness.
Saw you before, but you weren't yourself. And I saw you again in your memories.
We've met. I don't recall. I had bad dreams. That is all I know.
I've come for the violet rose Olgierd gave you.
On the day we saw one another for the last time, I dried it and placed it in our chamber, at my bedside. I lay there for days, staring at it, until at last it crumbled into dust, as did I soon after.
So, the rose is gone?
Not from this world. Look, you buried my body and the flowers bloomed once more. And I was held in a deep, dark sleep. Only now have I awoken, just like my beautiful rose. When you placed the sketchbook on my grave, I remembered learning to draw my husband's face. Tell me, how is Olgierd? Healthy? Does he fare well?
Your husband's got a powerful enemy. Gaunter O'Dim. Know the name?
I curse the day I first heard it.
Who is he, and how'd he step into your lives?
It's my fault. It was for me Olgierd summoned the Man of Glass, and it was my fault he wished for riches, then immortality for us both. Olgierd will best O'Dim, won't he? Now tell me, how is my husband?
I'm gonna lie to her.
Olgierd's fine. No ailments in any case.
Always healthy as an ox. Always escaping trouble without a scratch. And did Olgierd mention me? What did he say?
Not much, but I didn't ask about you. He just sent me to retrieve the rose.
The rose? The last I have left of him? His last gift?
Got a feeling the rose is important to you, more than a memento.
I remember so little. Yet when I think of my rose, I begin to recall what was. The world around me turns real, and my eyes open wide and I recognize things. Remember who I am and who I was.
Friend once told me about a case like this. Could be strong emotions that bind you to the rose, feelings we witchers call pins. They're what keeps you in this world.
Like an insect pinned in a collection case. Horrible.
Need to be honest, if I take the rose, you might cease to exist, as might the world you built around you.
And what will happen then? Shall I be free of the suffering, the sadness? Is it the void that awaits?
I don't know.
I don't wish to suffer any longer, but I fear there will be cold and darkness until there is nothing at all.
I think She might be better off without the rose anyways. Maybe it'll let her be her own. Go on. Oh, I feel so guilty.
I need the rose. Will you give it to me?
It's so fragile. Look, the petal edges have turned crimson, as they were on the day I received it. The one thing missing is the single drop of dew which slid down the leaf when I took the rose in hand. Or was it blood? Because I pricked my finger. I can't remember. You know, I never did read the letter from Olgierd. I didn't have to. And I needn't have kept the flower he left me. I've come to a decision. I shall give you the rose.
Our service thus ends. Thank you, stranger, for freeing us.
Before we go, some advice. Beware of the one called the Man of Glass. Stand in his way, and you'll meet a fate worse than death. Seek salvation in glass that can't be broken.
Glass that can't be broken?
So long.
Water. I bet you it's water.
I'll remember you, Iris von Everec.
That no longer matters. Farewell.
Oh, sweetheart. Feeling a mite guilty here. Just a mite. Alright, folks, that was actually kind of sad. Oh my god. It completed that quest, but let's look up the new people they were talking about. So first, we'll look up characters. We'll look up Iris von Everec. When Geralt visited Olgierd von Everec to clear his third and final wish, he learned rough and rowdy Adaman had once been married. At some point, he'd left his wife, however, and gave her a violet rose as a parting gift. Geralt's task was to find this rose somewhere in von Everec's abandoned manor. When he arrived there, he discovered the estate was haunted by malicious wraith tied to Olgierd's wife, Iris, who had died of loneliness years prior. Her rage and remorse now filled the former house with evil energy. Geralt gathered up Iris's remains and buried them in the manor's garden. He did this both out of simple human decency and cold calculation, for he knew the act would calm her unsettled spirit and lead him to the violet rose. During the funeral, a now quieted Iris appeared to Geralt and took him on a journey to a world which existed only in her mind. This painted world consisted of her fears and memories, which Geralt now had to confront. Iris von Everec's memories first recalled happy days spent in Olgierd's company, then became darker and darker. In fact, even the sunnier ones had an ominous cloud hanging over them, an uneasy feeling something horrible would soon happen. Iris von Everec had been a sensitive woman and noted subtle changes in her husband's behavior. She had lacked the courage, however, to delve into their cause. Olgierd von Everec's heart had turned to stone, turning him into a monster. Iris hated what her husband had become, but could not stop loving him. The couple endured together in a painful cohabitation until Olgierd ended it by abandoning his wife. Iris never came to terms with her separation, could not, in fact, even bring herself to read her husband's farewell letter. Yet the violet rose he gave her upon leaving she kept, making it a focal point for all the longing and love raging in her soul. When she died, these unresolved feelings... Oh my god, I lost it. She lacked courage. Okay, there we go. So, unresolved feelings kept her spirit in this world and continued to cause her suffering. The Witcher's intervention helped Iris accept what had happened to her and her husband. When he asked for the rose, she agreed to give it to him, knowing this would put a final end to her pain and suffering, and also her very existence. The Black Cat and Dog. Tasked with finding the violet rose, Olgierd had given his wife, Geralt traveled to von Everec family's abandoned estate, which had become home to a host of strange and horrifying creatures. Among these were a black cat and dog who, though able to speak, chose to say very little about themselves. Geralt surmised there were demons from another sphere who had been summoned by black magic, trapped in animal bodies and bound to serve Iris von Everec. The enigmatic duo trusted Geralt would help them regain their lost freedom, even though he himself had no idea how he might go about doing such a thing. Later, when Geralt encountered Iris von Everec's memories, he learned Olgierd had summoned the otherworldly dog and cat to keep his wife company in his absence, an idea only a man with a heart of stone could have imagined working. The two creatures remained loyal to Iris even after she died and transformed into a rage ghost, but they never loved her and felt no sympathy for her fate, for such feelings did not form a part of their nature and did not reside in even the darkest corners of their soul. In the end, the strange dog and cat regained their longed-for freedom when Iris von Everec gave Geralt the Violet Rose, thereby ending her existence. With their lady gone, the dog and cat services ended and they're freed again at long last. Oh, that really kind of makes me sad. All right, so, folks, we are going to leave you here. We will continue on the next quest, Whatsoever a Man Soweth, next time. Until then, take care.